This is another video in my series on tractor maintenance. This is a four-wheel drive tractor. This is a Kubota M6800, 68 horse, four-wheel drive. This is the front, well, let me just back out. This is the front differential. Front tire, rear tire, M6800. In the front, because it is a four-wheel drive, you have a gearbox, a differential, just like you would in the rear or on a four-wheel drive vehicle. So going to drain the fluid in this. It has about 5 quarts, 5 point something, and I will drain it here, drain it there, fill it up here. When it weeps out of this hole, I'll take all 3 of these loose. It'll drain here, may get a little weepage there, but it will, I'll fill it up here, then put the cap in. As it fills up, it will start to weep out of this hole, and I know that's when I know I'm full. This is the oil check, basically. There's not a dipstick in it or anything, but when it starts to when it hits the bottom of that hole, maybe starts to weep out a little bit, I know I'm full and I'll quit filling it up. That's a 14 millimeter. Break it loose. Careful not to drop it down in the bucket, because then you're going to have to go fishing for it in oil. All right, now we'll break the top one loose. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and take the other plug out, which is also a 14 millimeter. Take that plug out, and that will be our sight. That will let us know when we're filling it back up that it is full. Again, being careful not to drop it down in your mix. And that'll drain for a while. We'll just let her go. As we're watching it drain, you just need to be careful on all your tractor maintenance to do what the book says. I'm way late in doing this front differential, so don't do as I do, do as I say do. Okay, it is dripping ever so slightly, so it's done pretty much. So we will reinstall the plugs, being careful not to drop them in the fluid. Okay, so bottom plug is in, these 2 are out. Let's fill her up. Here's another instance where the flexible funnel comes in handy. I'm going to have to hold this with one hand. I'm going to have to hold this with one hand and pour with the other. Hold it up like that, pour. This should take this whole gallon, 4 quarts, and another quart and a bit. Okay, so we put the fluid in it till it started running out of the little hole. Overdid it just a little bit, so I'll let it even out. Let it run out. I'll probably put a few ounces too many, a few tablespoons too many. That's okay. We'll let it run out. That is the full hole. When it stops running there, starts dribbling a little bit, I'll plug them up. So that's it, changing the differential fluid in the Kubota. I think we've covered everything.